That's right. So we've got a lot to talk about today. So if you're watching at home, be prepared to focus because we've got lots of great information for you. Let's start with that Impossible Burger. So that is one of the meatless burger options.
Right.
Today you're going to show us another one.
Yes.
It's called Beyond Meat.
Right.
So for the folks out there, what is the difference between the two?
Primarily the difference is that the Beyond Meat burger is available in retail stores, and the Impossible Burger is only available in restaurants. So you have to go out to get your Impossible Burger, but you can go to the store and get your Beyond Meat burger and make it at home. But they're both similar in that they're kind of like the next generation of veggie burger. Like they don't actually taste like a veggie burger. They taste like meat, which is great if you're a meat eater and you're trying to eat less meat.
Right.
If you're a vegan, it's a little weird.
Well, and that's
but it's really good.
As someone who does eat meat, that's what we were talking about before the show is I would be happy to eat some of this if it tasted more like what I'm used to. And it sounds like there really have been advancements in that recently to get things to taste more like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think, you know, I don't know, 20 years ago or something, vegetarian food just tasted like vegetarian food. And now I just was reading, I think it's something like 90% of the Beyond Meat sales are going to meat eaters. So it's not vegetarians who are mainly buying them. It's mostly people who love the taste of meat, but they don't love the health effects of meat. They, you know, or maybe they're trying to protect the environment, or they love the animals. You know.
And for those of us who believe that this could have some environmental impact and things like that, and better for you, that's good news to see that it's not just one target demographic that's seeking this out, but more people exploring it. All right. So we explained the burger. Now we're going to make a kale salad. We're also going to make some mac and cheese. But before we start talking about that, let's explain what's going on. You guys are with ARC, but you also have Town Veg, which is an event / thing going on. Tell the folks what's all taking place.
A lot. So we're ARC.
And what does ARC stand for? Because there's a couple different ARCs out there.
Right. Okay. So it's a long name. Awakening Respect and Compassion for All Sentient Beings. So ARC is easier to remember.
Yes.
And we basically promote veganism as a way to be healthier, to help the environment, and to help the animals. So one thing that we're doing to try to promote vegan options in restaurants right now is we have this, we're launching May 1st this Town Veg challenge, where we're challenging area restaurants to add vegan options, and then we're challenging people to go into these restaurants and order the vegan options. We will have, on May 1st, we'll have a dining guide, a complete dining guide up on our website. We have one right now, but
that's tomorrow, by the way.
Yeah, that's tomorrow. So I got to go home soon and work on that.
Can you stay here for 50 more minutes throughout the show?
I guess I can finish cooking. Thank you.
So on May 1st, you're releasing that.
So we'll have that up, and then and then when people during the month of May, when they go to any of the participating restaurants and they order the vegan meal, they have a chance to win some really awesome prizes, like a night stay at the Battle House Hotel or a dinner for two at the Noble South restaurant. And they get entered to win those things by just checking in at the restaurant, posting a picture on social media of like their dinner or themselves, and tag us and use our hashtags Town Veg or Town Veg Challenge. And all of this information is also up on our website. The easiest way to get to our website is www.southernvegan.org. But then the other big thing is we're kicking off our month-long Town Veg Challenge with this amazing event at the Noble South this Thursday, which also is coming up very soon. There are a few tickets left, but it's basically going to be a gourmet 3-course vegan meal. And if anybody who's been to the Noble South knows, like, it's always like fresh,
farm to table. Chef Chris still. So Chef Chris will be there at the Noble South. A few tickets left. If you want to get those tickets, is that it right there? NobleSouthRestaurant.com/ARC dinner.
Exactly.
Is there a space between
No.
there? Okay, so pretend that was butted against the slash, and then you're good to go. So we'll try to get the links to these on our website, the Studio 10 tab at fox10tv.com, to make it simple for you. Have all those in one place.
Thank you.
When we come back, we're going to talk about, because I know you've been going to town over here, so we're going to talk about all the different things that we're going to be cooking today, and I can't wait to get it started and try it out. I'm going to taste that today.
Yes, I'm so excited.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm excited too.
I know. That was crazy.
Chelsea.
Welcome back. We're in the kitchen with Cynthia and Tracy from ARC, and we just finished up a mac and cheese vegan style. Now, we did that really quick in the first segment, so tell me about the details that went into that.
Okay, so while Joe and I were talking, Cynthia was racing over here to put everything in the Vitamix.
Did a great job, too.
Yeah, so we boiled some potatoes, carrots, onions, and shallots, and then put that into our high-speed blender with the water that they cooked in, plus some cashews that we soaked, a little bit of Earth Balance vegan, which is vegan butter. What else do we put in there? Garlic, salt, pepper, cayenne,
lemon juice,
a little bit of Dijon mustard, and then that just gets blended in that high-speed blender. And then we boiled some noodles, mixed it together, and it's in the oven now baking. And we'll take it out towards the end of the show.
Yeah. So the third segment we'll try that, but right now we're focusing on a kale salad, which is going to be beautiful because there's so many colors that are going to go in it.
Yeah, and then I always just say this too, that like that's one of the things about eating plant-based that I love is that it is beautiful, and it's also it's really interesting to me just that all of the different colors, the different pigments in food, they represent different phytonutrients, so they actually represent different nutrients, which is super cool. Yeah. So okay, in our kale salad we had some organic kale. Doesn't have to be organic, but I always try organic when I can.
Of course.
Some shredded carrots and some red cabbage. Some diced red pepper.
Fairly easy too, huh?
Yeah, it is actually. I mean, really, it's all really very easy to have this like very filling, satisfying, beautiful, interesting meal. This was supposed to be a small onion, so we're gonna just maybe not use quite all of it. And then Cynthia's gonna go ahead and make up our dressing, which is
tell us a little bit about that.
So it's a tahini miso dressing. So let's see, we've got some rice wine vinegar, and this is tamari or soy sauce. That is olive oil. This is miso paste, and a little bit of black pepper, coriander, and cayenne. And there's some maple syrup.
Maple syrup?
Maple syrup, so a little bit of sweet, but a little more natural than sugar.
What?
And tahini.
I like it.
You know tahini? So tahini is like it's like how you make hummus, is tahini and chickpeas, right? And then we're just gonna whisk that together, and you can go ahead and do that. And then once that's all whisked together, we're gonna, I forgot my corn. But so this was fresh corn that we, just cut right off of the cob.
I learned from one of our chefs here last week that white corn is typically better than yellow corn for you.
I didn't know that, but I believe you.
Yeah, so I didn't know that either, but I really enjoy white corn better than yellow corn.
Yeah,
so
I mean, and there's like nothing, I mean, you could make this salad, like I think I'll make this salad sometimes when you can't find corn on the cob. Right. But it's so much better when you can get fresh corn.
Of course.
And then we're gonna also add some hemp seeds.
Can't go wrong with those.
No, which are like also, so it's like this powerhouse superfood salad.
So for our friends at home who may be, I don't know, questioning the vegan lifestyle and wondering if they can get into it, tell us a little bit about, the different meals and how you got into being vegan as well.
Okay, and I'll try not to talk for 6 hours.
I know.
Let's see. So, I mean, I basically, when I think about planning vegan meals, because I think people do, I think when people are very new to it, they imagine what they eat now without the meat, and then there's like very little on the plate except for lettuce and tomatoes or something. Then it's like that's not a meal, and it's not. But the foundation of my diet is really like, it's all whole foods, or primarily whole foods. I try not to do many processed foods. That's the way to be, the healthiest you can be on a plant-based diet. I do beans and grains, whole grains, seeds, nuts, vegetables, fruits. I mean, and really, it's like what we're cooking here today is pretty representative of that standard kind of formula for a vegan meal, and you just like swap out the grains. So today we have some like organic pasta, but it could be rice or like brown rice or bulgur wheat or other whole grains.
So really a lot of the stuff that you already eat.
Totally, that's another thing. It's like people say all the time, I've never eaten anything vegan, and I'm like, well, actually we eat vegan all the time.
Yeah,
right, exactly. Yeah, so much of what people eat. I mean, even like looking at our Town Veg challenge and the participating restaurants, it's like there are all these restaurants who I didn't even know that they had vegan food because they don't necessarily promote that they have vegan food, but it's just a natural part of what they serve. Like Thai restaurants, Indian restaurants, Mediterranean restaurants with like lentils and rice, and
it's all part of the cuisine.
Yeah.
So we have the dressing done.
Yeah.
Now this is vegan, so I'm gonna let you continue while we put that on.
Okay.
Now this is a big old salad.
Yeah, it is a big old salad, so there will be plenty for everybody to try.
Of course.
And we're gonna and actually, so this too does really well when you let it sit overnight too. I mean, it'll be good now.
All the flavors.
Especially because all the flavors, and then the kale is raw, and so to let it marinate a little bit. So I'm gonna let Cynthia just start to toss it a little bit, and then we might just keep tossing it a little bit.
Of course. Well, when we come back in the third segment with Joe, we'll be working on this burger, so stay tuned for that. Also trying the salad and the mac and cheese and learning more about Mob Veg Challenge and more about the vegan diet. Yes, of course.
And our kickoff event on May 3rd.
Yes.
Second.
Thursday. On May 2nd, there's a big old kickoff event. We'll learn all those details coming up. But first, we've got to talk about the weather with Michael and Joe.
We're cooking stuff. We've got Tracy and Cynthia here. We've got 3 different things we're working on. How the burgers doing?
Look at it. They're doing great. Yeah. So they're starting to brown. They're almost done. So we just cook them for. I mean, they're really super simple.
Now, what kind of plants are in or ingredients are in this?
Beyond Burger, I think I just threw away the package, but it's basically pea protein is the main.
Pea protein?
Yeah, so that's where the protein comes from, and then it's
We ain't even got no forks back here.
Oh, we have one. We have one.
We'll have to share our fork.
So it's pea. Oh, you just couldn't wait for the mac and cheese.
Well, I'm gonna let it cool. I'm gonna let it cool. I'm gonna hold it up and let it cool.
Don't burn yourself, please.
Okay, back to the pea protein.
Yeah. So the Beyond Burger is basically the protein comes from peas. So peas are a really high quality protein.
Okay.
It's actually got a similar amount of protein as a burger. It's 20 grams of protein per patty.
Wow.
Without the cholesterol.
That's nice.
Right? Or without all of the kind of negative things we associate.
What's in this vegan mac and cheese over here, Cynthia?
Yep. Potatoes, carrots, onions, garlic, lemon juice, salt, pepper, pasta,
cashews.
Cashews.
Oh yeah,
a little bit of vegan butter.
They make it creamy.
That's good.
Look at it, and you're like the guy from Wisconsin.
You want to try
right?
this or that?
I'll try this.
Because there's only one
Here's
fork.
a fork that we're sharing.
With mac and cheese on
That's
it.
all right. We're all friends
That's
here.
right. Okay, so now I'm going to try the kale salad here, and this has corn.
corn,
Kale, obviously.
Kale,
Interesting.
some
You went
red
spoon
pepper,
first.
What do I get?
red cabbage, and the dressing.
The dressing.
Miso tahini
She was worried
dressing.
about that too.
So it's it's miso paste, which is my favorite thing, and adds umami.
And it has maple syrup in it?
And it has maple syrup in it.
That dressing is so good.
Isn't it delicious? You could put that. I could put that on anything.
Ooh, mommy! Is that what happens?
Did that just happen? Did you just say that?
Sure. Hey, so we got 20 seconds left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you plate one of these.
Yeah.
And then when we come back out for our last 30 seconds, I'll try it on camera.
Okay.
We'll let it cool down.
Do you
a little
want some vegan mayo, ketchup, and mustard?
I want all 3 of those.
All the condiments.
Yes.
Okay, we got you.
The event is Thursday night, Mobtown Challenge at the Noble South. We'll have the link online where you can get tickets. We will be right back with more Studio 10 after this. Fancy.